taking a break in the relationship may not necessarily entirely mean that you guys' relationship is over, is kaput. Sometimes taking a relationship is one of the mature, responsible responses to growth. It's a good way of seeing if whether or not it is what it is. Taking a break could mean that the guy or girl wants to step back, take an assessment to see if that's what they want, and if so, they're going to come back in all in if they were not in the relationship entirely. Sometimes taking a break from a relationship is wise for some, so they can really get things together. And then the next thing will be, how long is the break going to be? I don't think taking a break is necessarily a separation, like a breakup. Like you go on Facebook and say, yeah, I'm free, I broke up. No. And first of all, if you're with somebody and you just think you need to take a time out, putting it's complicated or separated as your status is stupid, because the world don't need to know that, especially if the both of you really want to get back together, but you want to take a hiatus to really have to come back with a different perspective when you two get back together. For example, my definition of taking a break is like when you are working on a long-term assignment in college and you have to get it done. You're working on this essay, you're putting things together, you're studying, you're finding research, you're asking around for information to put this essay together the best you know how. And sometimes you just have to take a break because you get tired or your brain overloads, the system overload. That's how you can that's what a break is. A break don't necessarily mean I'm not going to talk to you. It could just mean, hey, I'm going to go spend some time at my mom's for a couple days. Maybe they just need to get from underneath one another's wing for a minute. It could be a simple situation of having cabin fever. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever find yourself in a situation where the word separation comes in, or take a break, make sure before you just say okay, you clear the air by asking the party what do you mean by it? Because I know that specifications of breaking up and stuff, my camera slide changed. So you can be like, okay, we're separating. Do you mean a breakup? Or do like this is the end, Facebook status, I'm single, breakup or separation? Or do you mean like I just need a day or two, a week, I have some things on my mind I need to clear up. I want to make sure this is what I want to do. I want to make sure if I really want to be with you, I'm going to change my world around, stuff like that. It could just mean that. So just make sure before you start crying and carrying on what he or she means by separation. Because separation, I go back to the assignment again. You have a really long-term essay to write, but you just need to take a break because it's an overload. You like what you're doing, but you just need to come back, rest, because maybe you're trying too hard. Sometimes in a relationship, you can try too hard and become burnt out too soon and exhausted. So taking a break can just mean that. As simple as that. You just want some man time or some woman time to just do nothing, to unwind the mind. You love your baby and everything, but you just need a long time. So once again, I repeat, if the word separation comes into mind, it may not necessarily mean anything bad. Just ask and see. It could be one of the more mature situations, and it's like, I just need a little time. And, don't necessarily think, oh, you're leaving me. You just probably need a couple of days off for being underneath this baby. He might just want to go hang with the fellas who just want to go, go jogging or something. hand job. Oh! And he just don't want to be tied up with his baby. Like, my ankle. My hair. I know I sound a little sexist, but I'm being like that so you can kind of get the picture, ladies. So, taking a break may not be a bad thing. It just means the both of you came to agreement that you need to get your crap together. And then you're going to come back in it to win it. So keep that in mind. Bye, guys.